Gaffer, a very good morning to you. Yesterday you captured John Dempster from Crawley Town. What were the reasons behind that move?
Well, the reasons are that our squad numbers are low. We're coming into a very important part of the season at the minute, and John's a very good player that can play in a number of positions. So what we don't want to do is get caught out over the next 5 or 6 weeks. There's some very important games coming up. So we've delved into the transfer market, and I'd like to think that John's probably one of a few that could be coming in before Saturday.
Let's keep with John first and move on to potential signings soon. What are his qualities?
He's just a very good defender, experienced at this level, a leader, and he'll give us strength in depth. We brought a very good player into the side. It's common knowledge in non-league circles just how good a player he is. A lot of experience. Played I think about 20 odd games in Crawley's championship winning season last year. So we'll bring some much added experience to our young squad.
As you say, we believe he's quite versatile. But where have you brought him here to play?
Well, either right back or centre half. He can play those are his two positions, but he can do a holding role in midfield. So his versatility is will be a great asset to our squad.
I mean, there's a lot of competition for places now at centre half, isn't there? I think there's 5 central defenders. What sort of message do you think this signing will send out to those who are perhaps on the fringes of getting into that back line?
Well, saying that, we've only got Martin Riley back from a hamstring, Paul. It was only a Saturday that if Thompson or Day wouldn't have been fit, that we'd have had just one recognised centre half at the club. Reece Day, missed training on Tuesday with a reoccurrence of the injury that he picked up in his knee, and with Reece we've got to be 100% that he's going to be 100% for every game between now and the end of the season. Like I say, Martin Riley's just come back from a hamstring injury, so as much as we say we've got competition, it only takes a couple of injuries and we're down to the bare bones. So what I want to make sure is that we're catered for, in every position, and we've got some depth and quality, for our run into Christmas time.
Let's move on to some potential new acquisitions then. I believe that today could be a hive of activity for you on the transfer market.
Yes, yesterday I covered a lot of miles speaking to players and a couple of chairmen. It's no secret we're looking to bring players in. We'd like to think that probably at least one's done today, and I'd like probably a couple more, before the week's out. So, we've got to make sure that the players we bring in are the right players, and are gonna add to the squad and add quality to the squad. So, it's that time of year where I've run with a squad of I said 24 at the beginning of the season. Looking at other people's squads, the people's squads that are up there, the big boys are 30 plus. You're looking at Telford, who we played on Saturday. A sort of 28, 29. We're running with the 2 loan signings. We're running at 23, 24 at the minute, which is, sounds a lot, but if you get a bit of illness, injury, fatigue, loss of form in the camp, it's not good. Coupled with that is that I felt that 1 or 2 individuals are in a bit of a comfort zone at the minute, in terms of playing it every week, and I want to put a bit of pressure on them as well. So I want to make it that we're coming into the Christmas time, Christmas period, where we're back on track. People are fighting for the positions, and if we do get any misfortune with injuries and suspensions, that we've got quality to come in.
So you said you'd like to bring in fresh faces. How many would you expect to have in before Saturday?
Well, I'm hoping that we've got at least, with John, probably another signing.
At least one more?
Yeah, at least one more. But we've got to look at the number of loan signings that's feasible. Louis Moult goes back after Saturday. His loan finishes after Saturday.
Will you look to bring him back?
That's something we're speaking to Stoke about, but if not, then we've got other options. Like I say, the other options are we've got other players in the pipeline. You know, and there could be, like I say, there could be a lot of transfer activity between now and Saturday. You know, we need to. We're heavily reliant at the minute on Matt Green scoring his goals. So you know, I want to put bring somebody in. You know, that's going to add to our firepower.
What sort of striker? A big man?
A bit of everything, to be honest. The lad I've got in mind he's got everything. You know, he's big, strong, and quick. You know, he puts himself about. But he's one of probably 5 I've inquired about. You know, I mean, at this minute, you know, I've one serious contender that we've been given the okay with by his parent club. But anything can go wrong, as we've seen in previous weeks with signings I've tried to bring in. But yeah, in general, you know, what I'm not saying is that all of a sudden our team isn't good enough or our squad's not good enough. What we needed and what we have needed for a while now is a little bit more quality and depth, you know, and players to come in to put pressure on players that are already playing, you know, to cover for suspensions and injuries and loss of form. You know, like I say, because it's a very important part of the season now. You know, we want to be going into the Christmas period. So like I say, you know, we took nicely in there. You know, if we can improve on it, so we're in a better position come Christmas time. You know, to do that, we need a little bit more quality and depth.
Jeffer, thanks for your time. No doubt I'll probably speak to you later today about a new signing. Do you think?
Probably, yeah.
Speak to you later.